This video is sponsored by Create. I'm going to show you how to format your book in 10 minutes. This works for ebooks, paperbacks, and hardcovers, and it's ready for Amazon KDP, Graphic Digital, Ingram Spark, Publish Drive, Lulu, and more. Just a quick heads up though, I'm going to move fast, so you may have to pause the video from time to time. I put all the resource links in the description below, including the Create guidebook and the posted transcript from this video, so you can go at your own pace. Follow along when you get a 7-day free trial to the Create Pro plan at dalelinks.com/DibleyCreate. Fair warning, you'll either have to copy and paste your chapters into each section or write your book within Create. They're actively working on docx importing, and I'll update everyone when it's available. I'm rather indecisive with font choices, sizes, spacing, and more, so I go to Kip for the answers. If you already know your fonts and sizing, you can skip this step. Click the Chat Kip bubble in the bottom right and ask it for niche-specific formatting. It'll read something like this. I'm formatting for a specific niche and need detailed typography and layout settings. Please provide recommendations for the following elements, keeping in mind the tone, and I'm formatting for a specific niche and need detailed typography and layout settings. Please provide recommendations for the following elements, keeping in mind the tone and style typical for this niche. The title page, table of contents, headers and footers, chapter heading, paragraph, and headings. Please tailor your suggestions to enhance readability and reflect the atmosphere and conventions of my niche. You may select fonts from the following list, and then I provide the full list. Feel free to swipe this prompt in the video description below for your project. You can tweak anything Kip suggests to fit your preferences. Save those settings somewhere you can easily reference them. Now, before formatting, have your front and back matter ready, except the cover, title page, and table of contents. We'll handle those last three items in the initial formatting process. Click the ellipses in the top right. Select Book Layout Studio, and choose a template close to what you want. Under Front Matter, click the plus symbol and choose Cover Image. Now, upload your cover design. Deselect Include Cover in Paperback if needed. If you don't have a cover yet, just skip this part altogether. Under Front Matter, add a title page and fill in the details. Set the font, weight, size, and positioning for the title, subtitle, and author name. Choose whether the title page starts on a new page and make sure you save your template frequently. Under Front Matter, add a table of contents and set the title font, size, and alignment. Use the additional settings to adjust the body text and choose which sections appear in the table of contents. Next, choose what heading appears in the table of contents. This is especially good for nonfiction books, but might not be as useful for a fiction book like my supernatural horror novel. And again, decide if you want to start on a new page or continue from where you left off. I prefer starting on a new page. Drag and drop any front matter sections you need, like your copyright page, email opt-in, or marketing copy. I recommend formatting those after the rest of the book. And if you're unsure about your copyright page, visit dalelinks.com/copyright page. It takes the guesswork out of it. Now, select any of the chapters in your book from the left-hand menu, then go to Headers and Footers. Choose your layout, then set the font, weight, and size for the book title, chapter title, and page numbers. Set the page number position and style, and hide headers and footers on chapter opening pages and blank pages. Under the Chapter Heading tab, set the font, weight, size, and alignment for chapter titles. You can adjust or disable chapter numbering if needed. The Chapter Ornaments tab lets you dress up your interior. Your template includes ornaments. You can swap them out and experiment with placement. Custom uploads are coming soon, so stay tuned. In the Paragraph tab, you can set drop caps or small caps at the start of chapters. I like drop caps for fiction, but this is completely your choice. Choose whether paragraphs are indented or spaced. Then set the font, weight, size, and alignment for the body text. Moving on to headings, you can customize all levels from heading 1 to 5 with the font, weight, size, and alignment. Since my fiction book doesn't have subchapters, I don't have to worry about fixing any headings beyond the first one. The Quote Style tab won't be for everyone, but if your book includes epigraphs or quotes, you can set them here. The Page Settings tab is only for print books. If you're looking to cut down on paper use, choose any page. However, if you want to honor traditional page conventions, choose Right Page, where every chapter starts on an odd-numbered page. Or, if you want to start on an even-numbered page, select the left page. I highly recommend leaving the margins alone since Dibbly Create has them defaulted to what most print books need. Should you find your formatting isn't working upon upload because of margins, you can always come back here and tweak these settings. Now, move any sections you need into the Back Matter section at the bottom. This can include your About the Author, Appendix, Special Thanks, Email Opt-in, and more. Fix the format of the back matter and front matter to match the body content now. It's pretty intuitive, pretty much what you'd done before. Now, click Export and choose Export as EPUB. You'll see a preview on the right showing how your ebook looks on different e-readers. Once it looks good, export it and proof it on at least 1 or 2 devices. I usually check Kindle for desktop and Amazon's Send to Kindle on my phone. Now select Paperback from the drop-down. Choose your trim size, then check Print Ready PDF so it formats correctly for print. Once processing finishes, export the interior for your paperback or hardcover and proof the PDF. Congratulations! If you've been following along, you now have 2 publish-ready files. Just a quick reminder, you can get access to a few resources from the links in the description, but don't stop there. I'm going to show you how to publish your book on Amazon KDP in less than 10 minutes. It's not as intimidating or as complex as you'd think, so I'll see you there.